Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another Marvel Rivals video. Now in today's video, NetEase Games just randomly dropped a new PvE mode, which is Marvel Zombies. And this caught me by surprise. I was really shocked when they announced this, because I didn't think they would be making a PvE mode anytime soon. I thought that would be like in season 10, season 11 or whatever. But holy shit, the game is about 1 year old now, and it's a year old, and we're already getting a PvE mode. And a lot of people compare it to Overwatch 2, which doesn't have a PvE mode. Marvel Rivals is getting a PvE mode before Overwatch 2, which is quite crazy. This mode, it looks very promising, and there's a lot of potential that could go into this. I mean, for those who played a lot of zombie modes, horde mode survivals in other games, like for me personally, I came from Halo, I came from Firefight. It's basically a horde mode survival, and I will play that a lot. Usually I'll play a lot of casual games and sometimes competitive, but mostly casual in Halo. And usually I feel very, what's the name, like kind of burnt out, kind of bored. I just want to relax and chill, and play a horde mode survival, which was Firefight. For the rest of you guys that played, horde mode survival, like from Call of Duty or Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2, you just want to relax with your friends and you just want to shoot something, just let out your system. And a mode like this is perfect for that. And I mean, some people are just being negative about the mode though. Like someone's saying, "Oh, there's not enough characters." Like there's only 6 characters that we don't care about. They're not that popular. But well, I mean, which is understandable, but then again, like this is just like right now they're just testing the waters. There's a lot of balancing changes that they need to do, and have like Magic, Blade, Punisher, Jeff. I think there's another one I forgot. But yeah, so far these are the characters that we have, and I mean, personally, I'm really happy with them. I mean, lately I've been maining a lot of Jeff, so I wouldn't mind playing him, but I also would love to play other characters now where I don't have to try hard. There's one problem about this game where you want to play any character without having to try too much. Does that make sense? You don't have to try too much with these characters because you're not playing, competitive or not even quick play. You're just playing a PvE mode, right? And all you're doing, you're just like having fun with these characters, and that's what Rivals needs to be about as well, man. Like, because I feel like, before Rivals came out, I thought this game would be super duper casual, but I swear to God, like every mode that every game that I play in quick play or rank, it would just feel too sweaty. And I just want to relax, And look, you guys know I stream this game, and every time I'm streaming this game and reading the chat, like this majority of the time I can't read the chat because I gotta stay focused. I gotta ignore the chat, which is, I don't like doing. I actually love talking to you guys on the stream chat, and me as a streamer, I can't really multitask that way. And this mode will allow me to do that. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. So so I can finally just relax. Stream the game and looking at you, looking at the chat. I mean, and just really, chilling. Having a good time. When playing with my friends. This mode will be definitely be fun for friends, with friends, and and there's not gonna be enough rage as well, hopefully, because I feel like Rivals, the community has become like even myself included, like we all have been so aggressive towards each other, like the way we were playing Rivals. Like every time I'm hopping on Rivals, and look, I admit there are times where I blame on DPS or tank for not doing well, instead of rather than myself. I'll be honest, I'm almost like that, right? Almost, but not in a mean way. Yeah, like if I'm seeing no one's not performing well, I would say, hey, dude, like, come on, you gotta change up the character. But then you have like other people that are just being super like aggressive towards you, and hopefully this mode doesn't do that to us. Like, I mean, I don't see it happening. I mean, come on, like for those who play Call of Duty or something, Nazi Zombies, back in the day, and Halo Firefight, because I used to play a lot of that. We all just sit back and just chill, have a good time. Just troll for the fun of it, right? And hopefully, this PvE mode it does that. I mean, this is just a start, guys. Like, God knows what other PvE modes they have in plan. Like, bro, I was talking about like before the game came out. I was just thinking, imagine we had a story mode from the very first Avengers movie from 2012. Yeah, and they made it as a campaign DLC where you had Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Thor, Hulk, you know, Hawkeye. They all came together, right, for the first time. Imagine they built that like into an actual game. That would be amazing. And they did that all the way up to Secret Wars. Like, dude, that would be amazing. That would literally blow my mind if they actually went for that. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited for this mode. You know, a lot of people are talking about, oh, you know, the zombies. Like some of them said, it kind of looks like a bloody mobile ad where the indie studio is promoting the zombie survival mode on mobile, and it kind of looks like that. And this goes to show this is probably a very early build of what we're seeing. I mean, people said the same thing when we saw Marvel Rivals Season 1, like before it came out actually, like when they were advertising the beta, it did look like a mobile game, but when you look at it now, it looks like, no, it looks like a serious game, you know, like that's something that will be like played on the PC or a PS5, you know. So here what we're seeing, I think it might be a very early build. They probably intentionally did that. They probably don't want to spoil it. They probably want to show like a proper gameplay footage, and they must have like downgraded it just for this sake of this video. Like they don't want to spoil anything. I mean, there's still a lot to see. I want to see like I want to know if are they going to do it in rounds like in Call of Duty, like how we're gonna have like round 1, round 2, you know, round 3, and so on and so forth, and you know. What about the waves? Are they gonna do waves? You know, there's a lot of questions, you know, need to be you know answered, and we know that the Maul's gonna be part of the zombie, you know, and then I think Hela as well, and Scarlet from what I've heard. I wonder if there's gonna be Hulk and Venom. I think playing against. Can you imagine the boss fight? You know, them coming at you. I think that would be quite scary. That would be very fun as well to play against, and yeah, I mean, I think so far there's only just one map. It's only on the I think it's on Midtown. This map looks like Midtown, but it looks different. They must have done something to the layout. But guys, I'm really excited, man. Are you guys excited? Let me know down in the comments below. And are you guys disappointed about this mode? Because someone's saying I'm disappointed because I can't play my favorite character, which is totally understandable. I mean, look, they will eventually add characters on the roster. Like, you know, like I said, there's only like 6 of them. They're not that crazy popular. Besides Blade, I mean, I guess Blade, you know, out of the whole out of the whole roster, you know, he's a popular one there. But I think they want to sort of, you know, they want to slowly bring in the characters. Like I'm expecting to see, you know, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Rocket Raccoon, you know, who's the other one? Bucky. Yeah, so yeah, that's the one. Bucky. Like, I can imagine these guys coming in because they'll have obviously they're holding guns. You know, I mean, Hawkeye's holding a, you know, a bow, right? Like he's holding an arrow, right? But I think eventually these guys are gonna have like new futures. Like I can see Raccoon having his own grenade. Like imagine like they added like they give him a grenade, right? You know, for Raccoon, or even like a mini turret for him, right? Just for this mode, just for this PvE mode, or maybe they might give Bucky another secondary weapon because we've seen it in all the movies where he. I mean, I don't really read the comics, but I know like in some of the movies where he does hold like a rifle and not just a bloody pistol or whatever, right? And Black Widow again, like they could give her like dual wielding pistols, or I mean, I know she's holding a bloody sniper rifle, but imagine she had like a secondary weapon where she can actually hold pistol. I mean, in fact, wasn't it like a MVP screen for her where she was dressed as like a cowboy and she had the revolvers? I don't know if she was dueling revolvers. I can't remember, but I need to look at that. And if she does that, that could be it. I mean, they could bring that in, and that would be awesome. So yeah, there's a lot of potential. Like not just like you know the mode itself, but like the characters. Like we can finally bring in new features that can be you know played in the PVE mode. And does it have to be rank? You know, developers don't have to be worried about oh man, like what if this isn't balanced in rank or QP? No, they don't have to worry about that because at the end of the day, PVE is just for casuals, super duper casuals. So they can go ahead and do whatever they want with it. And obviously, the most important part is it needs to be fun, like very fun. You know, I don't want them to do like lazy stuff or anything like that. But yeah, like I'm really excited to try out the new features, like the Jeff, him swimming under the ground and just knocking down zombies is absolutely wild. I really can't wait for that because I do main Jeff. But like I said, I'm excited to try out other characters, like you know that I don't have to sweat. You know, I don't have to try too hard with these characters. Like I could try new characters now. Like holy smokes, we finally got it. And but yeah, the PvE mode is only the start, guys. I mean, like I said, God knows what else they're going to be adding. Maybe they're going to add a camping DLC for these characters. Like bro, like imagine they've added a Spider Cross verse DLC for Marvel Rivals. I mean, the story is established for these characters, and they can easily go for that, no doubt. I mean, look, I mean, they kind of are going for that, right? I mean, wasn't there like a Marvel zombie animation series going on? I haven't watched it, right? But they obviously took an inspiration. They're obviously like, bringing that into Rivals. I mean, I haven't watched the series, but you see what I mean? They could do that to the movies now, like from the first Avengers movie. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop rambling. I've been making it's 10 minutes in now, so I'll probably have to trim the video a bit. But yeah, if you guys are excited, let me know down in the comments below. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. And look, if you guys want to play this mode with me, go ahead and come play with me, because I love to play with anyone in this mode. I mean, it's not QP, it's not rank. You don't have to be high rank to play with me. At the end of the day, we're just gonna be chilling in this mode. I really, really, really hope it's fun. It looks really fun. So yeah, I'm going to stop the video here. And be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.